The first step in starting an IV is gathering all the necessary supplies. You will need gloves, an 18-gauge intravenous catheter, a 6-inch lock, and a 10 cc syringe of normal saline. A tourniquet, alcohol wipes, an opsite, tape, and possibly hair clippers. Make sure that you have access to a sharps container for disposal of the needle. As with any procedure, be sure to wash your hands thoroughly before you begin. Be sure you have all the supplies you need before you start the IV. Lay the supplies out where you can easily reach them. The most important part of starting an IV is choosing a good site. IVs are like real estate. Location is everything. Knowing how to find a good vein is crucial to a successful IV start. First, tie the tourniquet on the upper arm. This causes the veins to swell slightly, making them easier to find. Be sure to tie the tourniquet so that it can be released easily with one hand. The first place to check for a vein is in the hand. Looks can be deceiving, so go by what you feel, not by what you see. Find a vein that feels plump, one that is firm yet gives. The vein should also be relatively stable, without moving too much under the skin. You can also check the forearm and the antecubital, as well as the other arm. Be patient. Finding a good vein can take a while. Once you find a good vein, you are ready to start your IV. Now you are ready to insert the catheter. Hold the catheter in your dominant hand between your thumb and your middle finger, with your index finger on top. With your non-dominant hand, secure the arm and skin around the site, using your thumb to pull the skin taut. Insert the catheter at a 45-degree angle. After puncturing the skin, lower the catheter to be more parallel with the vein. Enter the vein. You might feel the vein pop slightly, but not always. Once you enter the vein, you will notice blood return in the hub of the catheter. Advance the catheter approximately 2 millimeters. With your index finger on your dominant hand, thread the catheter off of the needle and up into the vein. Occlude the vein above the catheter with your non-dominant hand. Then you can release the tourniquet. Pull the needle from the catheter, ensuring the needle's safety device engages. Attach the lock and syringe to the catheter with your dominant hand. Make sure the luer lock is tightly secured. Flush the normal saline through the lock and the catheter. Remember, your non-dominant hand should still be holding the catheter in place. Secure the catheter by placing the opsite over everything except the clamp on the lock. Use tape to further stabilize the catheter and the lock. Let's be sure to dispose of the needle in a sharps container. Now, clean up your mess and wash your hands. That's it. You've done it. You successfully started an IV.